It's your birthday and you receive these two gifts, A and B. Which one will you open first? In this video, I'm just going to relate that and how your CV looks like and what kind of impression you give the employer or the hiring manager the first time they see it. Here's the research. When there's a one job opening, out of the 250 applications that are sent, only 5 people are invited for an interview and only one person gets that job. In this video, I'm going to share with you the smart CV structure that will make sure that your CV is read each and every time you send it out. I've been blessed that I've been able to help so many people get jobs. Take a look at this conversation that we had with Charles. Good morning, Daniel. Trust you are fine. This is to affirm that professional CV works. I applied for a promotion and I was invited for the interview. I applied all the interview tips you posted to us. I'm optimistic I will go through. Thanks a lot. I will get back to you once the results are out. Truly, Charles. Needless to say, he got that job. So without further ado, let's get started. Welcome to Daniel Mutuku Show, where I help professionals become successful in their careers. And if this is your first time here, I would like to ask you, please subscribe to my channel, press the bell button so you can get to know each and every time I release a new video. Remember the question that I've just asked. If it was your birthday and you received these two gifts, A and B, which one would you open first? I want to assume that you will go to open gift B first. Why? Because of how it has been wrapped up. It really looks good compared to A. And our assumption is that there's something that is of more value in gift B than in gift A. We have been taught, don't judge a book by its cover. But unfortunately, that is what we do day in, day out. We judge the book by its cover. We judge the gift based on how it is presented. And that is the same thing that usually happens when you are applying for a job. Your CV, the way it appears, structure, and just looking at it, not even the content, because how your CV appears, just taking a look at it, browsing through it, not even judging based on the content that is in there, you will decide, do you want to read one or not? Based on these two gifts, you might find out that the value of what has been wrapped up in gift A is of higher value than what is in gift B. Here's the point. Your CV will be judged based on what we see, not even the content, but how we see it. So how do you create a CV that is easy to the eyes? It encourages the reader to read through. Remember the statistics, 250 applications and only 5 people get invited for an interview. A bigger majority of those people who sent the application, their CV never got read. Here's the sequence. The CV gets you the interview gets you the job. But if your CV is never read, it will not even get you closer to that interview. We are here to find out how to make your CV be read each and every time you send it out. Number 1, have a CV structure that is easy on the eyes and encourages the reader to read through it. Have a structure that is easy to navigate. To achieve this, have a nice color scheme. I'm not asking you to go very bold and have so many colors. Not again, it's not a painting or a design competition, but a good color scheme that makes it easy for the eyes to read through. Number 2, have a consistency in terms of the font that you use. Don't keep on changing the fonts. Use one font type throughout your document, though it might vary the font size and color based on the different sections that you have. And actually that leads me to the other thing. In your CV, break it down to different sections so that it is easy to navigate. Someone can easily identify and know this is the skill section, this is the education section, this is your experience section. So you need to break it down. Make sure you have these sections easily identifiable and easy to navigate through. The other thing that you need to have, break down your text. Don't have those big block of text. Break it down into paragraph, and even better, in bullet points. When you're talking about your skills, have them in bullet points. When you're talking about your experience, have the key achievements in bullet points. And do not focus too much on the responsibilities. Talk about your achievements. Each and every time you're writing that CV, put the shoes of the employer. Don't think about that application from your side, because what happens is that you're very busy talking about yourself and the employer is not really interested about you. The employer is very much focused on how you can come in and help them solve their problems, give them solutions, generate more revenue, and create more efficient systems. But if you're there busy telling them, I went to this school, this is my degree, I have worked here, these are my responsibility, yeah, it might be true, but there is a disconnect in terms of what you are communicating. To make it easy to read, get rid of the cliches, terms like hardworking, dedicated, team player, and you don't have evidence to back that up. They have seen those terms over and over, and it does not make you any special, and that does not show anything unique about you. The other thing, you need to get rid of unnecessary information. Date of birth, marital status, the languages that you can speak, your ID number. I've seen driving license number. I've seen the KRA PIN number. All this information is very important information to you, but it is irrelevant at the application point. So get rid of all this fluff and unnecessary information and make your CV crisp and make your CV easy to read. The other thing I need to talk about is, what is the length of a good CV? That's a question I get so many times. Your CV should be on average about 3 pages. If you can make it shorter to 2 pages, the better. If you need to have it longer, let it not go beyond 4 pages. But on average, a 3-page CV, it is acceptable. But the length also is not as important as what you put on the first page. Have all the key and important information on the first page of your CV, because that is where most of the time will be spent, and based on what is seen on page 1, the hiring manager, the recruiter, the headhunter can decide if they want to read through your CV or not. Before I get to my bonus point, let me say this. Here at Career Point Solutions, we offer free CV review, and recently we started offering also free career coaching sessions. If you want to take advantage of this free service, head over to www.careerpoint.co.ke/CV review. One of our friendly career coaches will give you a call and discuss with you what are your career goals and the challenges that you're facing towards achieving this goal, and how we can come in and help you achieve them. Again, head over to www.careerpoint.co.ke/CV review. On to my bonus point. From a certain research, they found out that people who put in the link to their LinkedIn profile in the CV, they have a higher chance of being called for an interview. But again, they also found out if your LinkedIn is just bare bones, it actually reduces the chances of you being invited for an interview. So it is important, number one, to put the link to your LinkedIn profile in your CV. But again, it shouldn't be just a bare bone LinkedIn profile. It should be a profile that you have taken time to work on it. Also, take a look at this video on how to write a professional CV. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, I'm out.